hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no luck. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline, it is Sean McDermott. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. It's Wester on the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Third and a lone yard coming up. First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Allen on the play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He takes it himself. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. First down of the game for James Cook. Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Again, it's Cook. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Josh Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Again, a run with Pollard. On the move, past the 40. And he has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Lamar off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
Running here with Pollard, coming pistol. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And if you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and, hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome at giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
Zone read here, a give to Pollard. Have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. He could do it! It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens break the tie here in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brandon Condrington to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on first down, Allen. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at third and still 10 here. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Barrier to do the honors again. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down, here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They give on second to Pollard. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the long back of the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go play fake with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them some. well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Allen setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Play action now with Jackson. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looked like a Bill got it. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Drive starts with an option, right side. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Now Jackson off the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 3 now. Play fake, Jackson. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Allen. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Rolling from the gun here. He's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on first down. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
To the air again, Allen. Drop pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Allen on 3rd and 2. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Here's a screen for Cook. Makes a man miss. He's on. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is Jacoby Myers. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And here's the Packers running back. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Packers are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Falcons have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Cotterington now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his beat, Cook. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Ravens 21.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar's going to keep this one. They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This one left for Lamar. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff running right. Pollard. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills set to take over offensively. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st down throw for Allen. Finds the in route complete. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
Here's Allen. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. completes this one to Krabs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bills first down.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Allen dumps it off to his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First and 10 from the 32. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Round 80!
This time he's looking to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend. Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade, maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Sit up! Ready! Finish it up!
Throw here, 3rd down. Andrews has it, working the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully. Jackson
now on 3rd. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Pollard. It'll be the first and more. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's the score. Ravens 28, Bills 27. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Cotterington now to return it. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Man in motion, headed right. Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bills down by only 1. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Offense to the line for second down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Lamar throwing again. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they can still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 9-yard line.
Middle.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Pollard. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Strong with the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the